Oh, winter, that season we stay at our beloved homes because it's too cold outside to play. But to be honest, even if it was summer, I would probably be at home because it's seriously too out to go outside. Even sometimes I like to match the game that I'm playing with the season, and guess what? This game has nothing to do with winter, but I don't care. Take your virtual bikini off and your virtual glasses and let's enjoy some beach spikers on the GameCube. Today I will bring you a sport game, and no, you won't see much of those on my channel, simply because even though I like sports in real life, sports in video games were always super boring to play. I usually prefer when companies make more fast-paced arcade experiences, and there's only one true god that is able to do that. See, Sega always had that magic arcade experience with many sports games. Games like Virtual Tennis, Sega Rally, Daytona USA, Virtual Striker, all good games based on real sports. And the reason why these games were good was Sega didn't try to make those games super realistic. They wanted to be fun at short periods. Beach Spiker is no exception. You probably guessed, it's a volleyball game, and volleyball games aren't something popular amongst gamers. Why? Don't ask me. In fact, the only volley game that I can think of is Dead or Alive Extreme Volleyball, which is more than a lame excuse to see some boobs than actually having some proper gameplay. But guess what? Beach Spikers have both. It's a volley game. Your main objective is to get past the ball through the net and land on the other side, making this nuclear explosion of salt on your opponent. Nothing more simple than that. The game is present in this vibrant and very impressive visuals with music that fits very well my virtual mood with my virtual babes. It's a living proof that Sega knew how to make advantage of the hardware. I mean, look at the sound effect that forms when the characters welcome them. It's very impressive for the time, and all this sorcery is processed at 60 frames per second. Visual aside, it's time to talk about the gameplay. It's very simple and it only requires two buttons, A and B of your controller, but still manage to give a very deep experience in terms of possibilities on the field. But it's something you will find more you play. In any case, the more curious ones, the game gives you a good extensive tutorial as well. Being a volleyball game, one of the things that's very important, it's a good team play, and this can be a problem playing alone with two controllers at the same time. But when someone is on the other side, could be a player or even a computer to help you out, the experience will be much smoother. But while the gameplay is fun and super straightforward, one major complaint is the weird action camera. It never stays quiet and gets some time to get used to it, but I recommend look at the little map down that allows you to more easily follow where the position of your character. Being a part of an arcade game, I didn't expect any new modes, but the ones included were more than enough to keep me entertained. We have the traditional arcade mode where you have to win a tournament, which all honestly you gonna need a buddy to play with you unless you want some hardcore MLG challenge. A new addition to the console is a World Tour mode that allows you to create two characters, which one of them is fully controlled by the CPU. You pretty much upgrade your status by playing matches. And I'm going to tell you guys, you're gonna feel mad because initially your CPU doesn't even know how to pass the ball. It's annoying. After a couple of matches and some hugs of motivation, your CPU levels up and eventually gets better, and the World Tour mode becomes actually fun to play. Besides that, you have your multiplayer modes if you happen to have one of those things laying around called friends. And that's all for today, guys. You can get your virtual experience beach spikers nowadays on eBay for a fairly affordable price. If you like games like Virtual Tennis, I sure would give this one a try. Like always guys, thank you for watching, see you guys next video.